Hi guys, my name is Fabric and today I am going to talk a little bit about my research project, which is called We Learn Verbs. Firstly, I want to explain you the most important objectives of this research project. Then we explain you the methodology, the decisions to elaborate the material, then the teaching materials, and finally the conclusion. Before to explain the objectives, I should say that I treat this subject because in the future I would like to study in the world of education, and for this reason I do this work. Okay, well, how I said before, the principal objective of this research project is make a didactic material to learn a second language, that is English. But it entails other objectives that are learn about the didactic and learning of a second language and observe the different material into classroom of reception. Aula d'acollida in Catalan, sorry. Here we can see the methodology that I did. First of all, we can see that I informed it a little bit about the didactic to a second language, that it entails do an observation of this classroom and observe the material that the teachers use in this classroom. Then I did some lessons about to second language, and finally I make the material paper and the material informatic that it consists in a blog and one activity called Hot Potatoes. When I finish my observations in the classroom of the reception, I put the notes together and I see that the material that the teachers use are very infantile, are very children's material, and for it I do a material useful for the primary and secondary students. Then I see too that the most materials that the teachers use are about the vocabulary of the house or of the clothes, and for this reason I do one material about the verbs. Then I see too that the majority material that the students prefer was the informatics. For this reason I do a blog, and another reason that I do this material is because the students like more the games that one activity to write. Now I am going to show you the didactic materials that I did. First we see the photographic material that it consists in in 100 photos of the 100 verbs. Yes. With haircut, and we have a CD too, where are the 100 where are 100 verbs to listen or do other activities. No, perché voglio Then we can see the blog. Well, this blog was created for the students that would like us to study in the home the most important verbs of Catalan. And in this blog we have the 100 photographies, no? The pronunciation of the verb, and finally one link that if we click, it reverts to another page that we can see the verb tenses.
No.
Well, for example, the verb
Jo ja el volum.
Acariciar.
Then, then I do different activities, direct to potatoes, and well, these activities let me do crossword puzzles or different exercise. For example, the typical fill in the blanks or another for the student that it is in the middle of the center. Finally, the conclusions. Well, I see in the final that the practical and theoretician's goals had been attained. And another thing that I see that if I had disposed of more time for the realization of the work, I would have extended more, because I see that is a little part of a big project. But well, I am happy of the work that can I do, and if you have any question.
Did the students learn something?
Yeah. When I take the photos, they learn some verbs of Catalan that they don't know.
How they like to participate with your research
Yes.
project?
The students.
Yes.
Yes.
When I did the photos, com se Adrià, they... Estàs gravant?
Sí.